First at 6, a traffic alert. Thank you for joining us. A rock slide last evening causes a road closure in western Montana. Waco, Montana's Jenna Heberden is live on the scene with information you need to know before heading out the door this morning. Good morning, Jenna.
Good morning, Becky. And as you just mentioned, I am here on S210 just east of Bonner. And if you can see behind me, this road is closed due to a rock slide that happened last night just before 9 p.m. Now, the rock slide is caused a closure in between mile marker 3 and mile marker 6 in between the Tura and the Clinton area. And to put this more in perspective for you, if you are coming from Missoula towards Tura, you will be rerouted as soon as you see the other place bar and grill, and the Department of Transportation is rerouting you to the I-90. Now, earlier this morning I had mentioned that I spoke to the Department of Transportation, and they had said that at this time all the rocks had been cleared. And when I arrived on scene and spoke to personnel who is manning this area, they told me that that is not in fact true, and that they have not even began to clear the rocks away. They are waiting for the light and the sun to come back up so they can better see. Now, this rock slide was caused due to the warming up that we have been telling you about, these warmer temperatures, and it loosened some of the rocks after that snow and ice melted, causing those rocks to fall on the road, and it hit the K rails that are now going into the street. Now, a big another concern is that there is a tree up at the top that they are afraid could potentially fall, and if that tree does fall, it could take down power lines on the way with it, and that is why this road is still closed. Another concern they shared with me this morning is they are not sure how the buses are going to get through, because this is a major bus line in the Tura and Clinton area. And coming up later, I will have more information on that, so stay tuned for more information.
All right, that is good information. Thank you so much, Jenna. They're worried about that tree coming down and taking out those power lines, and if that happens, it certainly would affect an awful lot of people. So thanks for that live report. We'll check back in with you in just a little bit. A rock slide last evening causes a road closure in western Montana. Waco, Montana's Jenna Heberden is live on the scene with information you need to know before heading out the door this morning. So good morning, Jenna.
Becky, I'm here on the S210 highway just east of Bonner, and as you can see behind me, that road is closed due to a rock slide that occurred last night just before 9 p.m. Now, that closure is between mile marker 3 and mile marker 6 in between the Tura and the Clinton area. And to give you viewers at home a better idea of exactly where this is, if you are heading to Tura from Missoula, you will begin to see road closure signs and detour signs as soon as you hit the other place bar and grill. Now, the Department of Transportation here in Missoula told me that this rock slide was caused due to those warming temperatures we've been telling you about all week, that basically melted the snow and the ice that was holding those rocks together, causing those rocks to fall onto the highway, also knocking some of those K guardrails into the street. Now, those rocks have not yet been cleared yet, and they are waiting for the sun to come back up before they do clear those roads. But that is not actually why the road is still closed. The road is still closed because there is concerns of a tree falling from the top of the hill and possibly taking down some power lines with it. So again, road closure between mile marker 3 and mile marker 6 in between Tura and Clinton. And the Department of Transportation also alerted me to some slick roads out on Highway 200 and Highway 90. So be careful again if you are driving in that area. And now let's go back to Larry for more on your weather forecast.